What's up, everybody? Benji Bruce here with SpeakingLifestyle.com, and in this video we're going to talk about one of the best ways that you can actually find gigs that are $10,000 and up. And these are just high-paying gigs in general, more qualified gigs, more qualified leads, more qualified events. This is how I did it back in the day. So my problem back in the day is that it was easy to find gigs that would pay you like $2,500 and even like $5,000. It was pretty easy. But once you get above like $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, it was kind of hard. So it's kind of like, how do you find those events that are willing to pay that much? And that was the problem I was having. So if you do what I'm about to tell you to do, it's just a very easy way to find the high-paying gigs and to essentially just qualify events a lot more, or just faster in general. And it's a really simple method. All you do is you look at other speakers who are charging what you want to charge, and you're essentially going to contact the events that they did the year before that, and so on. So it's like whatever their previous clients were, you contact them. So you got to remember that most events, they won't hire the same speaker over and over again. So it doesn't matter if they liked you this year, they're not going to bring you back for the next year, just because even if you did a good job, they just want someone different. And that's why I essentially looked at the speakers who got hired. I looked at their previous clients, and I would contact their previous clients to bring me in. So knowing this, what you do is you go to websites like eSpeakers.com and all these other speakers, Speaker Match or something like that. But there's all these websites where they have all these speakers. What you do is you filter those speakers out by how much they charge, whether it's $10,000 to $20,000 fee or $15,000 to $30,000 fee. You filter them out. Then you look at the testimonials that they got from these events, and you just look at the testimonials. It doesn't matter who it's by, but you look at the testimonials, you look at the company name, you Google that company name, you put them into the CRM, and you contact them through your sequence. And that's essentially what I did to find all these events that were charging between like 10, 30 grand. They could pay me 10 and 30 grand for events. So that's really what you do. And what you do is you create like a watch list of speakers. So you look up these speakers on these websites, or any speaker that you know who's charging that amount. You look up these guys and you create a watch list. And I put them inside of my CRM. You can put them in a spreadsheet, wherever you want to put them. But I put them in a CRM, so I had a list of all these speakers. Well, I could Google them. I could look at their Twitter, Facebook, whatever it is. But they would essentially post all their events that they would do online. I would look up those events. Boom, I contact them for the next year. Because once again, no matter how good you do at these events, they're simply not going to bring you back for the next year. So I knew that speaker, no matter how good they weren't going to bring them back. And that's why I contacted the events from the previous year. So that's really what you want to do if you want to actually charge more, you want to find more qualified events, is you build up this watch list of several speakers that you know are charging between X and Y. You look them up on eSpeakers or Speaker Bureau websites and all that sort of stuff. You look them up, you just see the previous clients that they had on their websites, all that stuff, and you build up this watch list and you contact those previous clients, and you're just much more likely to get higher paying events. And you also know that those events actually hire speakers, and they pay speakers that certain amount because, hey, they paid the guy last year X amount. So that's really what you want to do if you just want to charge $10,000 and up for speaking events.